Hey guys, welcome to Maz's Movement Minis. Today we are focusing on the T-spine or thoracic spine or upper back. So we are actually going to get started in a comfortable seated position. Mine is cross-legged, but that might not be comfortable for you. Just make sure you can have a nice tall spine and you have access to your upper body. So root the tailbone towards the ground or whatever part of your lower body is connected to the floor. Lift the spine tall, soften the shoulders. Alright, so we'll straight away come in to open the upper body. So take a big breath in as we open the palms wide to the side, lift the chest. As we breathe out, we're going to reach the fingertips forward, tuck the chin, and open the upper back. And we'll do that again. Take a big breath in, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. And then take a breath out, tucking the chin, and just feel the shoulder blades start to draw away from each other. Last time now, big breath in, chest open. And then the breath out, chin tucks, we round the upper back. Good. Next breath in, let the arms come up towards the sky, lengthen through the sides of your body. As we breathe out, we're going to take the right hand towards the left knee, and the left hand's going to come behind us. We're going to breathe in as we prepare the spine, lengthen. As we breathe out, we're going to take a twist. We're going to hold in this twisted position for a few breaths. Every breath in gives you an opportunity to take the spine that little bit taller. And each breath out gives you the opportunity to twist that little bit deeper. See if you can feel this twist happening through the thoracic spine, maybe even more towards belly button. And your next breath out, undo your twist. Bring the hands back to the sky, big breath in. And then we'll take the other side. So left hand onto right knee, right fingertips behind. And again, the breath in lifts the spine tall to prepare. And the breath out takes us round into our twist. And again, we spend a few breaths breathing here. Making sure we're not leaning back into the pose, keeping the spine nice and tall. Each breath out, maybe going that little bit deeper. And then next breath out brings you through. All right, just going to open up the side body a little bit here. So we're going to take the right fingertips to the ground, press the left sit bones down, take a nice big breath in as the left arm lifts up and over the ear. Now as we hold here, we want to open the chest towards the front or towards the screen. If you want to feel this a little bit more, we can take a bend in our top elbow and just play around with where feels good for you, where gives you the most space in the chest. If you're really feeling flexible today, the supporting elbow can bend, but only go as far as feels good for you. And then we'll take it all the way to the opposite side. So bring opposite hand down, press that right sit bone down to the ground, and we lift. And again, we find our side bend. Don't be worried if one side's a bit odd compared to the other, totally normal. If you want to try it on this side, we take the bend of that top elbow. It might just give you a little bit more of a stretch across the front of the body, making sure your neck is comfortable. Good, and then come all the way back up to center. Maybe take a couple of rolls of those shoulders. And we'll make our way around to tabletop from here. So we're going to take wrists, elbows and shoulders in one long line. Knees underneath the hips, like we would set up for our cat and cow. And as I've mentioned it now, let's take 3 rounds. It's just really nice for the spine. So the breath in drops the belly, lifts the tailbone, lifts the chest. Make sure your neck is neutral. And breathe it out, tuck the chin, round the upper back. Maybe even draw the belly button up and in. Again, we breathe in, chest leads us forward. And the breath out, round and curls. Last time here now, lifting that chest, noticing how the whole front of the body feels here. And breathing into the whole back of your body. Good, and then come through to center. Okay, so from here, we're going to take our left fingertips towards the left temple. You can come to the back of the head if you wish. I want you to try and really think about keeping your belly button pointing towards the ground. So as we breathe in, we're just going to open that left elbow out to the side, start to open through the chest, hips stay level if we can. And then we're going to breathe out, bring it back through center. Do that 2 more times. So the breath in is going to peel the chest open, elbows lift. And then breathe out, bring it back through. Last time like this. Breath in opens, you'll start to feel that nice range of motion in your upper back. And the breath out brings you through to center. This time, as you breathe in, take the elbow up and then reach the arm up as well. You might notice you get a little bit of a deeper stretch here, a lot more space here. And that's because the hip and the belly gets a little bit more involved. So you're using a bit more of the body. And then let the breath out, bring this arm underneath the body. Drop the shoulder, drop the head to the ground. And just take a few breaths in this twist. Make sure the head and the neck are comfortable. And then press the palm into the floor. Reach that left arm back up to the sky. And bring it through, back to center. Good. Have a little wiggle of that. And then we'll do the opposite side. I'm just going to turn around. You don't need to turn around. You can stay where you are. All right, so right fingertips to right temple or back of head if you need to. Again, think about that belly button pointing down. Breathe in as we open the elbow. And then we breathe out, bring it back through center. 2 more times like that. So we're just using our upper back, trying not to let the hips, rest of the torso get involved. Nice breath in opens. Breath out brings it back to neutral. All right, the breath in is going to lift the elbow, lift the fingertips. You might notice the hip gets a bit more involved now, belly gets a bit more involved, more space here. And then breathe out. Take this hand underneath, dropping the shoulder, dropping the head. Opposite palm can just stay softly on the ground. Just taking a few breaths in this twist. And then press into the palm. Reach the right arm back up with you one last time. And then bring it down to center. Good. All right, we're going to come into a little flow now, working a bit more on those twisting movements. So place the palms slightly ahead of the shoulders, spread the fingers wide, tuck the toes, and take those hips up and back to downward facing dog. And as it is the first one, you're more than welcome to have a little pedal, a little bit of a shake. First down dogs are always tight in the body. Good. And this isn't our focus today, so we're not going to stay here for too long. We're going to be stepping our right foot through to the top of the mat. You can just step it straight forward if you like, or you can take the right foot up and back behind you, 3-legged dog, and then step it all the way through. From here, we're going to gently let our back knees come down. Imagine your thighs are engaged towards each other, and take a nice big breath in, reach the arms to the sky. And breathe out, stay here. So make sure we're drawing that belly button back towards the spine. We're not putting too much pressure on the lower back. So from here, we're going to cactus our arms as we breathe in. As we breathe out, we're going to turn towards that bent right knee. And again, we're working into our thoracic spine. Breath in brings you back to center. Breath out twists you. Keep drawing your right heel back towards your left knee to really keep that stability in the lower body. Come back to center one more time. And then breathe out, find that cactus position. Staying here, or maybe you can open the palms out wide. Really squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. And again, you've got the option to stay here, or we're going to bring the palms towards the heart center and hook our left elbow on the outside of that right knee. If you've got that connection, press your palms into each other and use it to open the chest even more. And again, option to stay here, or you're going to lift the back knee off the floor. Press into that back heel, getting a little bit of a stretch into the lower body here. breathe, holding the pose, not the breath. And then slowly let that knee come down. Bring the hands around the front foot, and then we're going to step it straight back, downward facing dog. Oh, all right, give it a wiggle. Notice how the body feels after that. And before we take it into our second side, we're going to drop the knees and come to sit down. So we're going to take a really nice little back bend here called flip dog. Really good to open the whole upper body, really. So place the feet on the floor. We're going to reach our right hand behind us. Left hand's just going to come between the feet. Now make sure your wrist is comfortable here. Try not to adjust the position of the wrist when you're lifted. We're going to press down into our feet, press down into our palms, and then lift the hips off the floor. Now you might stay here. Maybe you can lift a little bit higher. Maybe the arm's going to come up by the ear. Little squeeze of the glutes. Keep pressing into those feet. Lift that chest to the sky. And then slowly, with control, let the bum come down. Nice work. All right, all of that second side. I'm turning round. You don't need to. You can make your way straight in to downward facing dog. So fingertips spread wide, bum lifts high. Again, maybe there's movement here. If you're staying in stillness, remember a bit of a bend in the knees can help give you some more space in your spine. All right, we're stepping that left foot through. So either step it straight through or breathe in, take it to the sky. And then breathe out. Bring the foot forward and drop the back knee down. All right, engage those thighs towards each other. Take a big breath in as the arms lift up to the sky. And again, as you breathe out here, just make sure you're protecting that lower back. You're not dumping into the lower back. All right, as we breathe in, we're cactusing the arms. And as we breathe out, we're turning towards that bent knee. Good, 2 more times. Breathe in through the center. Breathe out, find that twist. Keep the thighs engaged towards each other. One last time now, bring it through the center. And then find your twist. Ooh, wobbling is fine. All right, staying in cactus. Or maybe you're opening the palms wide, squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other. Maybe you're staying here. Or maybe the hands come to the heart and we take our right elbow on the outside of the left knee. If you've got that, press into your palms, peel the chest, open even more. And if you want a bit of a challenge, it is a balance challenge, you can tuck the back toes, lift the back knee off the floor, and find this high lunge prayer twist. It is quite strong. Take a few breaths, keep pressing into that back heel. Slowly let the foot, knee even, come back down. Whew. Release from the twist, step it back, downward dog. All right, coming into flip dog on our second side. So we're gently gonna let those knees come down to the ground and then come to sit down on our bums. So last little go at this, see how we get on. Left hand comes behind. Again, just check that the pressure going into the wrist feels okay here. We're gonna reach the right arm down towards the toes. So we're gonna press down into the feet, press into our palms, and lift. A little squeeze the glutes to get you there. Again, you might just stay. This arm might lift up and over the ear, and you might find your full flip dog. Squeezing those glutes, lifting the chest to the sky. Hold, make sure you're breathing. And then slowly soften everything back, down. And when you're ready, come and find that comfortable seated position that you started your class in. I'm just going to finish off with the exercise we started with. So as we breathe in, we're going to open the chest, open the palm. And then breathe out, tuck the chin, reach the fingertips away. And again, breathe in, open the chest. Breathe out, round and go. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out, feel the space in your upper back. And then let the palms rest in the lap. Just take a few breaths here to notice how the body feels. A few twists, a few stretches focusing on the thoracic spine, the upper back. And this is where we'll finish today's practice.